Hi guys, and welcome to The Dream. Now, I did have plans to release another video today, and I will be releasing another video today, but it's a low-tier ace tanker, and it's not a very good game and a very good tank. You'll see what I mean when the video is released. So, to make up for that, I decided to include another game. And I've called this video The Dream, because I'm here in my mouse. And the mouse is the most heavily armored tank in World of Tanks. It's also got the most hit points. It's got 3,000 hit points, the most hit points of any tank in World of Tanks. However, while having the best armor and the most hit points may sound great, unfortunately, as many mouse drivers will tell you, and you don't need to be a mouse driver to know this, unfortunately the mouse has suffered from power creep. While having the most armor and the most hit points in the game sounds great, yeah, this tank has suffered because of the power creep. First of all, there was the introduction of tier 10 tanks with higher penetrating guns, followed by the introduction of tier 10 TDs, followed by the introduction of autoloaders, followed by the introduction of premium ammo for credits as opposed to gold. So the mouse has been one of these tanks that has suffered a lot because there are a lot of other tanks that can penetrate it and don't see the mouse as a threat anymore. Having said that, you can still have good games in a mouse, but they're very, very map dependent, and they're very dependent on the tanks on the enemy team. So why have I called this particular game The Dream? Well, this is a game that was played on stream, and as any mouse driver will tell you, what you want in a perfect scenario for the mouse is to get it into a city map. And I have. It's Himmelsdorf. Absolutely perfect hunting ground for a tank that can side-scrape so well like the mouse can. But it doesn't end there, because there are 4 arty on the enemy team, and normally on any map 4 arty on the enemy team would be bad news for the mouse. But it's Himmelsdorf, so 4 arty on the enemy team aren't going to be that big a threat. So, second part of The Dream has come through, but it doesn't end yet because I didn't realize it. I was looking at my Twitch chat because this game was played on stream. I was reading my Twitch chat and I missed what the other guys were saying during the countdown. And that is, not only am I a mouse on Himmelsdorf with 4 arty on the enemy team on one of the only maps where arty are ineffective, I'm the only tier 10 on my team. In fact, the enemy team only have 1 tier 10, and that's a Batchat. So, and he's probably going to be going hill. But there we go. That's The Dream, guys. Not only is it Himmelsdorf, not only are there 4 arty on the enemy team, which to be honest is a little bit of a letdown, because when you have a lot of arty on the enemy team, it means there aren't enough hit points, or there are far fewer hit points to go around, damage-wise. But yeah, I'm the only tier 10 on my team, and I'm fighting against a bunch of tier 9 tanks and a lot of tier 8s, and quite a few of the tier 9 tanks aren't very well armored. They've got a AMX 5120, they've got a Centurion 7-1, and they've got a Lorraine 40T. All are tanks I can cause problems with, because the other reason the mouse has suffered with power creep is its gun. It only has 246mm of penetration, which is okay, 490 alpha damage, which is okay, but basically it's the E75 gun with a little bit less accuracy, and I'm happy. Not only am I top tier, but there are a lot of tanks on the enemy team I can penetrate without having to use premium ammo. So that's The Dream, folks. It is a perfect storm for the mouse. I expected to run riot, and that's what I did. Here we go. So my plan is to head down the 8 line and just keep rolling. I'm not gonna stop for anything. And if I could play Star Wars Imperial March through this entire video without copyright infringement, I would, but I can't. And we've got a lot of tanks going uphill. So I'm slow, but I am not planning to stop for anything. So I should mention I'm platooned with Laihush and Bringy. Bringy's in his E75, Laihush is in his AMX 1390. And already an RT has been taken out. So Laihush is deciding to push me, but I'm a very, very heavy tank, and I tell Laihush he's basically just wasting his time. It's not going to make me go any faster. It's just going to slow him from getting into the fight. So Jagdtiger E75 are set up here in the corner. There's an enemy E75 down here, and I'm not going to stop. I'm advancing, I'm staying slightly angled, but there is no way I am going to stop. I want to keep rolling. Jagdpanther 2, shoot him on the move, and I just keep rolling. These guys don't have side shots on me, so I'm just going to keep rolling. The Bringy and the E75, the Jagdtiger are hanging back, but that lets me move around this corner at a slight angle and start going to work. So there are lots of tanks. There are 4 enemy tanks I know of down on the G line, and I'm just going to keep advancing. Yes, bounce my pretty. Another shot on the move in the E75, and this Lorraine 40T decides that he's going to flank me. So that's fine, I'm going to reverse in against this wall, and I'm doing ram damage. Everything is bouncing. Take out the Lorraine. I'm angled against this Jagdpanther 2. He bounces on my turret. I managed to get angled in time. Ram the Jagdpanther 2 to death before being reloaded, and I'm just going to keep advancing. So, oh, I think I've actually stopped for a moment to aim. So I get a really, really lucky shot. The shot dips and goes into the E75's gun mantlet. I was aiming for his commander's turret, or commander's hatch, but he manages a really, really good pen on me. I thought I was hiding my lower glacis, but he manages to pen me in the lower glacis. So I'm just moving in, bounce with a shot on the move, and again I'm angled. He gets another shot into my lower glacis. I'm there checking. Yeah, AMX 5100 appears, but I'm not stopping. I'm rolling, I'm just rolling forward now. I'm angled against the AMX 5100. I'm on 3 kills, almost 3k damage, and I'm just going to keep rolling. He gets into cover before I can get a shot. Unfortunately, fire before being fully aimed. Fired on the move, to be honest, so... Again, coming around this corner at an angle. Almost reloaded. Take out the AMX for kill number 4. Jagdtiger down here around the corner. I'm wondering if I'm going to have a shot. And I do. And he's advancing, and I've got his side. Take him out for kill number 5. And now the GW Tiger P appears. I'm willing to take a hit. And all the RT are coming, so let's go for this guy. He hasn't fired yet, so I take out the RT that's the bigger threat. The GW Tiger P is still on a reload. So I'm on Top Gun, and I'm still rolling. He's trying to get away. Another shot on the move, so I'm up to 7 kills, 4 tanks left on the enemy team. So, other than a brief pause to shoot a shot at an E75, I have not stopped moving. I have kept rolling forward. So, I'm hoping I need one more kill for my Radleys, but this IS-3 and Jagdtiger are on very low health. And I'm willing my tank to go faster, and there goes the Jagdtiger, and I need to get a shot in this IS-3 for my Radleys. And I've got to shoot him through the gap. I can't get a shot. He's reverse. Yeah, bugger. Maybe I should have gone for that snapshot through the arches, but 2 enemy tanks left. I still need one more kill for my Radley Walters. The dream is coming true. You could never ever ask for a better matchup in a Batchat or in a mouse. So our ISU takes out the Batchat. Just one enemy tank left, the Centurion 7-1. I'm waiting for him to advance, and he decides to fall back and off the radar. So now I've got a choice. I can either go down to where the ISU 152 is going, or I can roll forward. And I take a bet. I reckon that maybe he's still up here, or maybe he's trying to run away. And I decide to move forward to try and get the Centurion. I need one more kill for my Radleys, and there's only one tank on the enemy team. Now, I never normally do this because I think medals should be earned, but I'm telling my team not to cap. There's only 10 seconds left in this game. My team are capping. And I want this Radleys. And thankfully, someone got reset. The Centurion resets the cap. So he's gone south. And I just don't have the speed. He's a one-hit kill. But this Arty is charging down ahead of me. Oh, please, 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 please. One more kill. Let me get the Radleys. Please let me get the Radleys. Damn you, Arty. Well, didn't get 8 kills, but still a really, really good game. So that was the dream. Mouse being the only tier 10 tank on Himmelsdorf with 4 RT on the enemy team, but unfortunately that meant less hit points to go around, but picked up high caliber, steel wall and top gun. Finished top on XP with 1035, 4,167 damage and 7 kills. 12 shots, 11 hits, and considering that most of those shots were fired on the move, I thought that was pretty impressive. 10 penetrations, and I received 13 hits, 5 penetrations, but only 3 shots actually did damage. I bounced 8 shots. So I took 2,810 potential damage, which isn't that high, but again, I was just rolling forward, and if the enemy team didn't want to shoot me, they didn't want to shoot me. I spotted 2, damaged 7, destroyed 7, and earned 44,000 credits in a tier 10 heavy for that particular game. 1552 XP with a premium account on a ×2 left me on 3,104. So there you go, guys. Mouse Tanker's dream. Himmelsdorf, only tier 10. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.